Meet the candidates. Barack Obama.
Barack Obama was born August 4th, 1961. He was named after his father. Barack means one who's blessed by God in Swahili. Barack Obama Sr. grew up herding goats in a remote village in Kenya, but won a scholarship to study at the University of Hawaii. The woman who would be his mother moved with her parents from Kansas to Hawaii, where she met Obama's father in a Russian language class.
By all accounts, it was love at first sight. They, much to the chagrin of her parents, I think.
When Obama was 2, his father won a scholarship to study at Harvard. He left his young family behind and returned only once, when Barack was 10. It was Obama's mother's influence as much as his father's absence that would shape his life. When Obama was 5, his mother remarried an Indonesian man, and a year later moved the family to Jakarta. And there, for the first time in his life, Barack Obama had a racial awakening. He was teased for the color of his skin. At 10 years old, Obama returned to Hawaii to attend one of the state's most elite prep schools, Punahou School. He lived with his grandparents in a cramped 2-bedroom apartment while his mother stayed in Indonesia.
He had a sense of parental abandonment because his father was not around. And his mother was gone for periods of time, too.
Obama also felt left out at his mostly white, mostly wealthy high school. He got mostly B's, sang in the choir, and wrote poetry, but his true passion was basketball. It was off the court that he struggled with his identity. Obama says he tried drugs to numb his confusion, but he kept his grades high enough to get into Occidental College in Los Angeles. It was 1979 when Barack Obama arrived in Los Angeles at Occidental College. Obama sought out the more politically active black students, and after years of trying to blend in as Barry, he embraced his given African name, Barack. Still restless, 2 years later, he transferred to Columbia University. He graduated from Columbia and then took a job as a community organizer for a church-based group serving Chicago's public housing projects. Obama had small successes, but after a few years, he'd grown frustrated. Obama applied to Harvard Law School and was accepted. After his first year of law school, he became a summer associate at this Chicago law firm. Michelle Robinson, a Harvard grad and a lawyer, was assigned to be his mentor. Obama asked her out. She finally agreed.
One of the reasons why I respect Barack is that he understands to whom much is given, much is expected. And when you're blessed, you don't sit on your blessings, that you figure out how do you make use of them and give them to the greatest number of people.
Obama graduated magna cum laude from Harvard in 1991. He went to work for this civil rights law firm in Chicago and finally started to put down roots, joining a community, a church, even finding a neighborhood barber shop where he still goes today. He also married Michelle Robinson. 12 years ago, in 1996, Obama began his political career when Obama won an Illinois State Senate seat. After only 3 years in the state Senate, Obama ran for Congress against a popular incumbent.
His political aides and his friends, political friends, told him this race is going to be disastrous, but he was a man in such a hurry to get to that next office that he did it anyway.
He did it anyway and lost.
The Bobby Rush race also taught him a lesson that timing is key, having the right opening is key.
4 years later, he timed it right, running for United States Senate. He won by a landslide.
His broad support in the U.S. Senate race in 2004 was unheard of in Illinois politics for a black politician. He won in white areas of Illinois that black people, even today, don't venture into.
That same year, as keynote speaker for the Democratic National Convention, Obama burst onto the national radar.
There is not a liberal America and a conservative America. There is the United States of America.
It was such a powerful speech. And I felt so good for him that tears was running down my eyes. And so we all felt so proud and so good that he was so successful in delivering that speech.
Obama had served less than half his first term as a U.S. Senator when he announced,
"My candidacy for President of the United States of America."